Every year, thousands of wild animals are rescued by humans. A dolphin tangled in fishing line, a fox trapped in a fence, an elephant stuck in deep mud. Most of these encounters last only minutes. The animal is freed, the human walks away, and the two never meet again. But sometimes something strange happens. The animal doesn't run. It pauses. It turns around, and for a few seconds, it watches the person who just saved its life. Why? Is it confusion? Curiosity? Or does the animal actually remember what happened? For decades, scientists have been trying to answer a question that sounds simple, but turns out to be incredibly difficult. Do animals remember the humans who saved them? And if they do, what exactly are they remembering? The answer begins with survival. Because for a wild animal, survival is everything. From the moment an animal is born, its brain is learning one lesson above all others. Identify danger. Avoid danger. Stay alive. This is why most wild animals react to humans with caution. To them, a human is not automatically a friend. A human is an unknown. And in nature, unknown often means dangerous. Biologists call this risk assessment. The brain constantly evaluates movement, sound, posture, and distance. It happens so fast that the animal isn't consciously thinking about it. The response is automatic. Fight, flight, or freeze. When an animal becomes trapped, that system goes into overdrive. Heart rate increases. Stress hormones flood the body. Every muscle prepares for escape. The animal doesn't know help is coming. As far as it knows, this may be the end. Then something unusual enters the picture. A human. Not hunting, not chasing, not attacking. Helping. And this creates a puzzle for the animal's brain, because the behavior doesn't match the normal pattern of a threat. Researchers studying wildlife rescues have noticed something interesting. Many animals begin extremely defensive. They struggle, kick, bite, thrash. But as the rescue continues, some of them become unexpectedly calm. Not all, but enough to attract scientific attention. The question is why? One explanation involves prediction. Animal brains are constantly predicting what happens next. A predator approaches, pain follows, a trap closes, escape becomes impossible. The sequence makes sense. But during a rescue, the expected sequence breaks apart. The human approaches, yet no attack comes. The human touches the trap, not the animal. Pressure begins to disappear. Movement slowly returns. The brain encounters something it wasn't expecting. Safety. Some researchers believe this moment is important, because memory forms most strongly during emotionally intense events, and few experiences are more intense than being trapped and then suddenly becoming free. This doesn't mean the animal understands human kindness the way people do, but it may remember the experience, and in some species, memory is astonishingly powerful. Elephants can remember locations for decades. Dolphins can recognize individuals years after separation. Crows can remember human faces and even teach other crows which people to avoid. Nature is full of animals carrying detailed memories. So what happens when the memory involves a rescue? There are documented cases that continue to fascinate scientists. Rescuers have reported dolphins approaching boats months after being freed from fishing gear. Elephants have been observed calmly approaching wildlife workers they encountered before. Some birds appear to recognize caregivers long after rehabilitation. None of these examples prove gratitude. Science requires stronger evidence than that. But they do suggest recognition. And recognition alone is remarkable. Think about what that means. Out of thousands of faces, thousands of experiences, the animal may still identify a particular person as different from everyone else. Not because of food, not because of training, but because of a single life-changing moment. The challenge is that we cannot ask animals what they remember. We only see behavior. We see a whale linger near rescuers, a fox pause before disappearing into the forest, a bird return to a place where it once received help. The behavior is visible, the meaning is not. And that's where the mystery remains. Some scientists believe these actions represent curiosity. Others think they may reflect reduced fear. A few researchers wonder whether certain highly intelligent animals are capable of something more complex. A basic understanding that another creature changed the outcome of a dangerous situation. Not gratitude in the human sense, but recognition that an event mattered. The truth is, we don't know yet. Animal cognition is one of the fastest-growing areas of science. Every year, researchers discover abilities that once seemed impossible. Tool use, planning, problem-solving, even forms of social learning. The line separating human intelligence from animal intelligence becomes less clear with every discovery. Perhaps one day we'll understand exactly what happens inside an animal's mind after a rescue. Perhaps we'll learn whether a wolf remembers the hands that opened a trap, whether a dolphin remembers the person who cut away a net, whether an elephant remembers the stranger who helped it stand again. For now, the evidence suggests something intriguing. Many animals remember more than we once believed. Some appear capable of recognizing individual humans. Some carry memories for years. And in rare moments after a rescue, their behavior hints at something we still cannot fully explain. A look, a pause, a return. A silent interaction between two species that normally live worlds apart. Maybe they remember. Maybe they don't. But the fact that science still cannot give a complete answer makes the question even more fascinating. Because somewhere out there, in a forest, an ocean, or a wide open plain, there may be an animal carrying a memory of the day everything changed, and the human who made it possible.